Oke guys, sekarang kita dari Arsandikal Faisal kembali akan melaksanakan podcast bersama beberapa volunteers yang datang dari sebuah yayasan. Yang nanti kita akan tanya-tanya sedikit tentang yayasannya. Lalu kita akan membahas sharing kultural budaya bersama volunteer tersebut. Tanpa berlama-lama lagi, check it out. Lah, kok salah guys? Kita malah teleport ke kandang kambing. Hai. Udah, kita teleport lagi. Ini tempat yang benar. Sekarang kita akan melaksanakan. Jadi kita jawab di sini. Oh, oke. Ini adalah Mas Robi. Mas ini yang biasa mengajak volunteer di sini. Sekarang saya akan memberikan beberapa pertanyaan. Mungkin buat sedikit sharing, Mas Robi ini sebagai apa di sini. Seperti yang biasa saya lihat Mas ya. Mas kan di sini sering sama volunteer.
Betul.
Kalau boleh tahu volunteer itu siapa yang datangin Mas?
Oke, mungkin sebelumnya saya akan memperkenalkan diri saya. Nama saya Robi Kristianto. Saya asli Palembang, Sumatera Selatan, tapi saya pindah di Bali sekitar tahun 2017. Dan pindah di Angkah ini sendiri itu baru sekitar 2 tahun yang lalu. Nah, untuk saat ini memang saya ketua dari Yayasan Bali Abian Lojinawi, yang dimana yayasan itu bergerak di bidang perbaikan lingkungan. Nah, 2 tahun yang lalu itu kita
Ini kan. Ini satu-satu.
Oh iya,
Dapat tanya tuh panjangan.
oh iya wes.
Gitu.
Oke.
Seperti yang biasa saya lihat ya kayak.
Ya.
Kan Mas sering ini sama volunteer. Kalau boleh tahu volunteer itu siapa yang datangin Mas?
Untuk volunteer sendiri itu sebenarnya kita menggunakan semacam website. Jadi mereka kirim email ke kita lewat website itu dan kita seleksi. Setelah itu mereka datang dengan sendirinya seperti itu.
Oh. Kan Mas bilangnya datang sendiri. Gimana saya nama yayasannya, gimana saya nanya?
Oh iya. Saya pengennya piye tapi. Nah, pertanyaan keduanya gimana?
Kan gini lah. Kan saya sama. Mas langsung aja bilang sama ya datang dari yayasan gini. Daftar email gini. Lalu saya nanya tujuan yayasan apa.
Oh iya. Benar.
Adalah saya landasan buat nanya yayasan itu.
Oke.
Apa sampai aja. Seperti yang biasa saya lihat Mas ya.
Ya.
Mas ini kan sering sama volunteer gitu.
Betul.
Kalau boleh tahu volunteer itu siapa yang datangin Mas?
Oke, kebetulan saya dari Yayasan Bali Abian Lojinawi. Nah, untuk volunteer itu sendiri, mereka membuka website kita dan mengirim email ke kita. Nah, sehingga saat itu kita seleksi dan ya kita arrange waktunya kapan dan mereka datang sendiri seperti itu.
Iya. Kalau dari tadi kan dari yayasan ya.
Betul.
Kalau boleh tahu tujuan yayasan itu apa ya Mas?
Oke, sebenarnya yayasan kita ini bergerak di bidang perbaikan lingkungan.
Perbaikan lingkungan.
Betul.
Perbaikan lingkungan. Kalau boleh tahu menjalankan perbaikan lingkungan itu gimana Mas?
Dengan kita ada program sebenarnya yang sudah jalan dari 2 tahun yang lalu, yaitu penanaman durian seperti itu.
Oh, penanaman durian berarti kayak berusaha untuk membersihkan udara gitu ya Mas ya?
Betul, kita tujuan kita sih sebenarnya kita mengurangi emisi gas karbon dan membuat lingkungan kita jauh lebih hijau seperti itu.
Tuh. Kalau boleh tahu Mas sendiri di yayasan itu sebagai apa Mas?
Saya sebagai ketuanya di Yayasan Bali Abian Lojinawi.
Kalau boleh tahu pusat yayasan yayasan itu gimana? Di mana ya? Di Bali.
Kalau kantornya itu kita ada di Denpasar Selatan. Nah, memang untuk proyek pertama ini yang penanaman 1000 pohon durian ini kita pilih Desa Angka seperti itu.
Banyak ya Mas pohon duriannya.
Betul. Nah, sebenarnya juga di area kita juga punya area di Desa Angka ini kita tanam sekitar 200 pohon dan itu sebetulnya kita bikin semacam demplot, jadi sebagai kebun percontohan seperti itu.
Ya. Kalau penanaman bibit durian itu Mas, itu di Angka ini di satu tempat sebanyak 200 bibit itu atau pisah-pisah Mas?
Di satu tempat. Itu kita udah start sih sekitar 2 tahun yang lalu dan kita juga udah beberapa pohon gitu kita bagian juga ke masyarakat sekitar di Desa Angka ini.
Berarti ada pembagian juga ya untuk menguntungkan juga bagi masyarakat. Jadi gini Kang, tujuan utama kita nih ya. Sekarang volunteernya itu ada acara nggak Kang?
Kalau volunteer mereka free kayaknya.
Masih free ya. Maunya kita dari Arsandiko Faisal mau sedikit tanya jawab Kang sama volunteernya.
Boleh.
Terkait sharing kultural budaya lah.
Ya, boleh.
Yes. Kita langsung aja ya Kang ya.
Ya, mungkin saya panggilkan dulu.
Oke. Terima kasih waktunya Kang.
Oke.
Oke, sekarang saya sudah bersama beberapa volunteer yang masih ada di sini. Mungkin saya langsung saja memberikan beberapa pertanyaan. Tapi yang pertama, tentu saya akan menanyakan jati diri mereka seperti nama, umur, dan lain-lainnya. Oke guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Aryadi, but they can call me Komang. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Noemi. I'm 21 and I'm from France.
France. Yeah, it's a good country.
Hello, my name is Angelique, but people told me Angel because it's more easy. I'm 30 years old and I'm from France also.
Hello guys, I'm Anna. I'm from Russia, Moscow. I was traveling in Bali and just decided to stay at Roby's Duran farm here.
Yeah. Now, I want to share interesting culture from various countries, from your countries. For the first, can I know what the most culture in your country?
The most culture,
Yeah, the most.
like in, do you understand?
Yeah, because you are same country, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for example, in my area, it's the Basque country, so it's really different parts of France. We have another language, we have another tradition, we have different food, we have different things. For example, the school we learn Basque and French. A little like in Bali, you learn Bahasa Bali
Yeah,
of
Bahasa
Bali and Bahasa Indonesian. So it's same in my area. And the Basque country is French and also they are a part in Spain. So yeah, it's really typical.
Like, I don't know what to say about France. I mean, what is the most culture? Like, we love food. Really important.
Yeah.
We love bread and everything. And I would say it's a really big country with a lot of different areas, as she said. So, like, yeah, I mean, it's really like multiple things to, I don't know, like see and like in France. I don't know.
Well, I can say about Russia that in Russia it's much colder than here in Bali. So in Russia it's snowing and the people usually don't smile, and I love Bali that people smile. That's I think that's a difference between our cultures.
Yeah. What unique you in at your tradition? What in you say before? What the most unique from your cultures before?
Before in the past, or no?
You say before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the really famous in my. I will talk about both country because it's really different parts of France. Like that, she can speak for France.
Yeah.
It's different. Maybe most famous. We have a big feria. It's like a big party during 1 week.
Oh.
Everybody go to the streets, and everything is closed on the city.
Oh.
And we make party. There are music, there are activity for children, there are a lot of food, a lot of dance also because we have a traditional dance. So maybe it's more famous for that our country. And after we have so many things, foods, yeah, and maybe also the places.
Can I know your traditional dance?
Traditional dance, it's Basque country. It's I don't know. I can explain, but yeah, it's really typical. And if you want in Pays Basque, you have like different districts, if I can say like that. So in each part, you have different clothes. For example, where I went, it's white clothes with red there, and other parts it can be like blue, so it's different. And yes, we have a dance, but it's like little bit like fandango, and I don't know if I can explain because it's difficult to explain.
Next.
I can comment about unique cultural tradition. As I said, in Russia it's very cold, and so in winter we have snow. But here it's March, so in March we saying goodbye to winter, and we have a tradition to burn a doll. We call in Russian it's maslenitsa. We make pancakes and burn this doll, like saying goodbye to winter. That is one of our holidays, like a traditional. It's very fun, and there are a lot of children eating pancakes, so and burning a doll. So it's like that in Russia.
And I don't really know about France in general. I mean, I would talk about, we have like the tradition of Christmas every years. They have Christmas in Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have, but here's name Nyepi
Nyepi.
in Bali nice.
It's not in the same moment.
Yeah, but not in Indonesian. Just for Bali nice.
Okay. So yeah, we have like so Christmas, and then we have New Year's, like in week. It's in December, and I don't know, but in my city, it's a medieval city. I don't know if it's a small city with a big dungeon, like a tower,
Yeah.
who was used for prisoners. And so every year we have like a weekend. Everyone is in medieval clothes, and they live like the ancient, like old times. So in tents, and like do you know what I mean? Like in tents, no?
Tents.
Construction.
Yeah,
Oh.
like, and it just like everyone lives outside, and like you can do like old stuff, like throwing the ash. I don't know, like yeah, just for fun for one weekend.
Okay, the next question. How do art and music represent this culture?
I would say for France, art and music are really used to as voices for discriminate and minorities populations. So it is a way of express their feelings and their discriminations and like to be here from everyone.
Let's say.
So in Basque culture, so we have also a different kind of music, but it's really typical. We have, for example, a lot of men who can sing just with the voice, without instruments. We have also like particular instruments. After with the art also there are a lot of arts and the maybe more famous is sometimes we have like a special moment with music, dance, so it's good also. And it's really typical of Basque culture because it sometimes represents not really gods, but because we believe about nature, so there are some I can explain. It's not gods, but it's like some kinds of thing, and we dance for that. And so yeah, it's very special. And also we have really typical things with the witch. Yeah, because in the past some girl was born because the Catholics thinking that they are witch, but not just the wife. It's really important in Basque country, so they can take care of about the village and something like that. And the Catholics thinking that they are witch, but no. So we have a lot of mystic history about that with caves. That every night they meet on the caves and make maybe some dance and some things. So yeah. It's also famous.
Okay, well, I would say that Russia is very classical. It is famous by its, I think, literature, like Pushkin, Dostoevsky, and also I would say it's classical music. It's very strong in Russia, like Tchaikovsky, operas, ballet, and I can say that now it's also a very strong tradition of classical dance, classical singing. So I'm not sure I'm an expert of modern art. I don't know. It's more like I think it's not a typical modern art of Russia, but I would say that Russian traditions, classical music is still very deep, and many people learn it at school. There are a lot of musical schools that's very popular in Russia, so I would say that the strong sides are literature and music.
Now, how does education play a role in preserving this culture?
We have in school, we have like a lot of history classes, and I feel like France has, as she was saying, like really different cultures in the same country, and so like in different part of France you could learn, like as she said, like different languages, even if now it's a bit like not everywhere, like we kind of losing that, but I don't know if you have an idea.
Yeah. So I say that there are different languages in France, like old languages, and sometimes it's difficult to keep that and to represent the culture because during a long time at school we only learned French, and in this area it was prohibited to speak the language of the area. So for example in Basque country, actually now we have school only in Basque first, so it's the first language Basque, and after French. The name is Ikastola, and they try to keep that, but it's not easy because if you want to have your diploma or something like that, you cannot do it in Basque. So they try to change and maybe have the diploma in Basque also. So yeah, it's not easy, but they try to keep the language and the culture in the school. So yeah.
In Russia, I would say the same. We have a huge country, many nations and religions. That's why also a school, in some areas there are two languages, Russian and language of the area, like in Karelia. Karel language is very similar to the neighboring Finland. So children at school learn like Finnish or Karelian. It's very similar and Russian. And also, as I know that in some areas there is also traditional dance of the area because it's completely different on the south and on the west, on the east of Russia. It's completely different kind of cultures there. So I think that in schools they keep these traditional dances and languages of the area. Also, I would say that, as I told before, classical music is very common also, and historical background is a very strong side of Russian schools. So I think that Russia trying their children to know the history and to be to know the history, and many children just go to the musical schools. So it's not an ordinary school, but their parents think that they should know this. So I think that yes, the government, as in France, keeps the culture of micronations of Russia.
Yeah, for the last question now. How does tourists influence this cultural? Is there a positive or negative impact of tourist growth?
I learned that, and I was surprised about it, that France is the most visited country in the world. Like, it's the first one. So we have a lot of tourism. And I feel that the government and like the cities are trying to develop a lot of infrastructures to welcome tourism. So I think it influences the culture in a way of it's enforcing it. Like French are proud to show the French culture to tourists, and I feel that Angel will talk about the negative points, but there are in some places a lot of tourism, so it has a really negative impact, and I feel that you can also feel that in Bali and feel that tourism has a negative impact. But I also feel it has a positive impact because it makes France known in the world, and its culture also known in the world. And I feel like it's important to like welcome people and try to learn about them also. So yeah, but you can talk about that.
Yeah, for me the tourism it's good and not good to depend if it's extreme or not. For example, in Pays Basque, we work with tourism since a long time. It's not a problem because we have a lot of job around tourism, and it's a really famous place, so a lot of people comes. But maybe since I think 2 or 3 years before the COVID, it's like exploded and it's really too much. And for example, the infrastructure is not good for have a lot of people like this, and it changed a little bit, yes, the culture, I think, because some people, if people are interested about your culture, it's a pleasure to share with them, and you enjoy it, and you are happy to have people who come in your area. But actually it's too much, and people not really enjoy the places and not really take care about the places, and it's not so good, because after it changed a little bit, the culture, because the big city now, it's for example, the local people, it's impossible to live there because it's too expensive now, and we can live and we need to go out. So for that, it's not good, because we have a lot of Airbnb. So this is the empty lodgements and all the years, and only for the summer or like this. So this is problematic, and there are associations who fighting a little bit against that, just for say that no, it's not possible for the local people now because it's too much. So the political in these places make some different law for a little bit regular this, but it's actually, for me, it's my opinion, too much. You need to risk for life, yes, but not like this.
I can say that last few years, Russia seems to be a little bit closed country, but we have inner tourism. And I see that the government develop different touristic areas. It should be interesting to other people to go, and I think it helps local people to have a job and make this area more attractive, and I think it's a really good impact. But I agree with Angel that when the tourists don't respect your home, it is not good. I think the tourists should respect your culture and respect your home. I live in Moscow. It's a capital. It's a big, huge city, and we have a lot of different tourists. And it's very painful when people do not respect locals, when they do not respect the law. It's very sad to me. In these moments, I wish that there would be no tourists in Moscow. However, of course, it's very nice that people like the culture, they like the city, and they try and speak in Russian if they're international tourists. So it's very nice. I think that it really depends if the tourists respect your culture or not. So if the tourists respect your culture, it's okay. If not, you should do something with that.
Yeah, it's the last questions. That's a little insight into the rich culture of various countries in the world. Thanks for listening our podcast today. Don't forget to subscribe and share our cultural experience with us. See you in next episode.
See you. Thank you.
Apa cakap-cakap Anda tentang podcast kita hari ini? Kok makanan aja lu anjing? Satu sensor dah. Tit gitu.